What if the very thing holding back your income isn't a lack of mindset work, but the fact that you're approaching that inner money work in the wrong order? I'm Kendall, and in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast, I'm flipping the script on how we've been taught to heal our money relationship. Because you don't have to clear every block or process every past money wound before you raise your rates, make bold offers, or step into overflow. If you're ready to stop circling your potential and start making and keeping more money now, this episode is going to show you how. It's all here for you in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist Kendall Summerhawk.
Hello, beautiful coach. Welcome back to the Money Coach School podcast. Today's episode is going to challenge the way you've been taught to approach that inner money work. Because what if the reason your income isn't growing isn't because you haven't healed enough, but because you've been leading with healing instead of with making decisions? What if your real power with money comes when you stop waiting for your past money experiences to feel totally healed and instead start taking actions that activate your financial leadership? So inside my Secret Energy of Money Mastermind, this is the core of our approach. We don't wait until you feel ready to start making and keeping more money. We move and the transformation follows. That's how results happen. Fast, clean, and in real time. So this episode is your wake-up call to flip your process and to step into money mastery now. So let's go. All right, number one, you're not blocked. You're just waiting too long. So let me speak to something I see constantly. Coaches who want more money, more freedom, more ease, but are waiting until they, quote, clear their blocks before they let themselves go all in. They're journaling, they're doing the energy work, rewriting beliefs. Now, all that is awesome. It's all fine and good. But in the meantime, are you making offers? Often not. Or are you raising your rates? Often not. Are you prioritizing receiving pay in full clients? Probably not. So it comes down to this truth that, yes, may sting a little bit, but of course, I'm here for you. So I have to say it. You're doing the work, but in the wrong order. So what we do inside Secret Energy of Money, the mastermind with me, is we reverse that cycle. We start with the move. Then we coach on the money messiness that it brings up, because there's always money messiness. Because let me tell you, your blocks aren't the problem. Hesitation is. All right, number two, power doesn't come from processing. It comes from positioning. Now, here's what I want you to hear today as your money coach. You do not need more time to process. You need a decision that positions you differently with money. So many women stay stuck in the inner work loop because it feels productive, it feels deep, and it is, and it can be enjoyable to be there. But the truth is, it's often just a delay tactic dressed up in spiritual language. So I want to be clear because I'm a Taurus with Scorpio moon and Scorpio rising. So believe me, I love talking about money and I love the deep inner work. But I want to be clear about something. I'm not against healing. I do the deep inner work. I coach my clients through that inside Secret Energy of Money. But I don't worship at the altar of endless healing. Because what moves money is identity, and specifically an identity in motion. And identity is expressed through how you position yourself. So for example, are you positioning your offers at premium levels, or are you still feeling apologetic for charging? Are you positioning money as a tool for power, or are you testing your sense of worthiness? Are you speaking about money from a place of clarity or from guilt, scarcity, or like some kind of emotional fog? And that's the difference between spinning versus growing, between feeling stuck and feeling self-led. You need to show your nervous system who you are by how you move, by what you charge, by what you say yes to and what you say no to, by whether you lead your pricing and decision from your values, which is what we do a ton of inside Secret Energy of Money, or from fear. Power is built through positioning yourself as a woman of wealth before the results show up. Power is built by positioning yourself not in a fake way, but by taking bold action that lets a new truth emerge. So inside Secret Energy of Money, I money coach my clients to find that truth through movement, launching, raising their fees, setting new boundaries, tapping that beautiful new client on the shoulder, those kinds of things. And what they find is clarity and confidence and conviction while in motion. And when you move from that place consistently, the results catch up, and they catch up fast. And those results equal making and keeping more money. That's what we're here to do, right? All right, number 3, I call this the $18,000 breakthrough that started with a single challenge. So one of my Secret Energy of Money clients signed 2 premium clients back to back in just 48 hours, $18,000 in new cash, just like that. But the real breakthrough wasn't just about the money. It was who she had to become to receive it. She had been in a very long stretch of almost, the client conversations that didn't convert, ghosted follow-ups, spinning in second guessing, spinning in self-doubt. But she stayed in the game, and I so admire her for this and really want to acknowledge her courage. She showed up for money coaching with me consistently, with my team. She got real about her money fears. She was transparent and vulnerable about her relationship with money, about her overthinking, her pattern of shrinking just before the finish line. And most importantly, she did not wait to feel ready. There was no way. She took on a $10,000 challenge that I gave inside of the mastermind, and it activated all her stuff. And that's okay. I'm a money mentor. We coach through it every step of the way. She didn't lead with healing. We would never have gotten anywhere if that's where we had gone. Instead, she led with movement. And because she took bold, focused action, terrified, but she still took action, she got bold, fast results. And this is really, I think, indicative of the rhythm inside of Secret Energy of Money. We define a move, we coach, you receive, and repeat. All right, number 4, if you want to feel empowered with money, set a goal that makes you uncomfortable. So let's get one thing clear. You do not build a wealthy identity by playing it safe. You build it by stretching into something bold and holding yourself through the discomfort it activates. So want to feel empowered with money? Stop setting goals that are reasonable. Stop choosing actions that feel familiar, and stop treating money like it's a reward for just being a good girl. Real empowerment happens the moment you set a goal that makes you a little twitchy, makes you squirm just a little. And then you expand your capacity to meet it. So inside Secret Energy of Money, we don't set goals based on what feels comfortable. We set them based on what expands you. So, for example, take that 10K challenge that I gave my clients. It was 10K in 6 weeks, I believe it was. So one woman, she didn't hit the full 10K. However, she booked more discovery sessions in those 6 weeks than she had in the prior 4 months combined. She also clarified an exciting and lucrative new niche, which has turned out to be amazing for her. She got visible. She became a match for new referrals, and she's on track to well exceed 6 figures this year with a business model that finally feels like her. Now, was that original goal, a failure? Absolutely not. It was an activation. It showed her what was possible, and it created momentum that is continuing forward for her with more and more new clients. And that's what happens when you lead with money movement, not money fear. So to wrap up here, the money isn't waiting for you to heal. It's waiting for you to decide. If you've been treating money work like a vision board and a vibe, which is great, don't get me wrong, I do those as well, but you're really missing the real opportunity. Because you don't rewire your relationship with money by just thinking positive thoughts and hoping the outer world, outer circumstances catch up with you. You don't need to clear every block. You don't need to be high vibe 24/7. That's not possible. It's not necessary. You don't need more mindset downloads. You need to decide who you are when it comes to money, and then start living in alignment with that identity today. You make the offer, you raise the prices, you lead the sales conversations, you open the savings account, you stop ghosting your numbers. That's what moves the needle. When you pair intentional action with money coaching, your transformation accelerates. And that's when results start showing up tangibly, consistently, and bankably. So, for example, more revenue coming in, more profits staying in, more money saved, which I love helping clients create their money peace account, more peace when you pay yourself, more power in how you spend. This is the work we do inside the Secret Energy of Money Mastermind. We coach the emotions, we clean up the mindset, but we always lead with the move because money follows movement and money is ready for yours. So inside Secret Energy of Money Mastermind, we take powerful action, not just because it gets results, but because it reveals the emotional patterns that are ready to shift. And then I coach you through those shifts. It's so fun. It's so exciting. Everybody leaves each mastermind call just lit up from the inside out. We clean up your relationship with money by coaching in real time while you're raising prices, while you're setting boundaries, while you are making those offers, receiving more. And we build money systems that support overflow, so your business is no longer run on hope, hustle, or chaos. So if you're done waiting, if you're done circling your potential, if you're ready to stop doing the money work backwards, then come join me inside Secret Energy of Money. We are enrolling right now, and the transformation starts the moment you say yes. This is what we do inside the Secret Energy of Money Mastermind, and you can go check that out at secretenergyofmoney.com. I will also put a link for it in the show notes. We coach the emotions, we clean up the mindset, but we always lead with the move because money follows movement and money is ready for yours. And by the way, if this episode called you forward, I would so love it if you leave a 5-star review, not even for me, but because more women deserve to hear the truth about how money actually works for us. You're here for more money peace, more money power, more financial profit, and it all starts right now. All right, remember, money coaching changes lives, starting with yours. Thank you so much. I love you for listening and your loyalty. Thank you. I so appreciate that. And I will see you here in next week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. Also, I would so love and appreciate if you would leave a 5-star review. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights I'm sharing here on how to coach women on money. And if you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to kendallsummerhawk.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings that we have for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.